Comments on the comments. Sunday, November 3rd. I am going to be going out of town here in, a few minutes. I need to drop off some paperwork to my sisters. So I got to thinking about getting the phone out, and instead of typing, I like this concept of just right off the cuff, unrehearsed, looking at this and seeing, just replying to you. So let's get started. This probably will be more of the more recent things. Okay, the very first one, that is 1 hour ago actually, is Mr. Peg Sess Johnny 1. MRHAGGSES JONNY 1. And I believe this is in regard to Mama by Best Singers. And he or she, Mr. I'm assuming, said this Dutch ballad, originally sang by Samantha, Voice of Holland participant, was released November of 2018. Okay, very nice. Let's keep going here. Read more. He put everybody that was written by, produced by, and provided a link. That's very helpful, actually. I like that. That way you can kind of go back and see how these songs originated, or any backstory for that matter, is actually quite helpful. And I think that you'll see that when you do that, I will always respond because it's very helpful for me to understand. All right, let's move on to Green Lion commented, "Here you go, dear Kelly, a video excerpt from Imaginarium movie with the song." And this is in regard to what I was mentioning about the crow, the owl, the dove. I wasn't sure under what context that was, and I really enjoy these comments because I can now understand it better. Oh, okay, that's it. All right. Peter Flying Dutchman. Gar tot river gar te reged. I'm sorry, it's Cumbric. Cumbric? It means go to the river and you will arrive in a fairyland. Yes, Nightwish is Finnish, but this part is sung by Troy, and he's from Cumbria, which, by the way, was the ancient kingdom of Reged. And I might have said that wrong. I love it when you guys give me these backstories. Skull Collector, Marco, Troy, and Annette all sounded great here. And then he goes into one floor track that's a bit underrated is Sagan. Sadly, no live versions exist that you know of. That's interesting. That'd be one to go ahead and look around for. Thorgrim, KD, your opinion about lyrical content is always interesting, deeply emotional to hear. Thank you. I did find this snippet from Thomas online regarding his inspiration for the song. Ooh. Written by him and Marco. According to Thomas, I have to admit it's a bit of a ripoff because I'm a big fan of Henry David Thoreau, the poet from the 19th century. Well done. I love it. I read his book Walden, where he said, I don't care about love, the beauty, the pride, or anything. Just give me the truth. I thought there was a big philosophy behind that. I started to think about I could make a song about it. Wow, look at there's your inspiration, that little sparkle I usually talk about. The crow represents pride, the owl wisdom, the dove love and peace, of course. One more interesting detail I would add to your analysis is, did you notice the crow, the owl, and the dove, the lyrics ended with, but needed nothing it had. However, for the swan it ended with, but needed nothing she could give. Ooh, had and give, that's different. No, I didn't notice. I would have if I thought about it, though. You know me, right? This would imply the swan had what he needed, but was unwilling to give it. Ooh, very, very well thought out. Huh. Is it just a beautifully composed piece of poetry? Everyone will decide for themselves. That is poetic perfection. You are right. That is perfection. And to me, that's what I like to refer to as poetry that is truly in motion. You know, it's just wonderful. Raspberry Ripple 88, one of my personal favorite Nightwish songs, and to me, one of the best they did with Annette. They do an amazing job there. And Raspberry got 10 likes on that one. I totally agree. Banderas Tony Lapour. There is so much amazing music that came from Annette's era. I will always have love for her. You know, and as I'm learning about Nightwish, and it's been what, going on 5 months that I went down this journey, I didn't know a lot about Annette, and I still really don't. But what I have figured out is it's an era, I think, where there was a lot of magic. Um, you know, it was that, I'm not exactly sure help me out here, guys. What was going through Thomas's mind at the time? See, Tarja left the group. There was that period, the darker period. And that, anyway, then it became more magical. And I think that's a wonderful era to be in. Yuka Helmanen, thanks. This one is again one beautiful Nightwish song. Boy, is it ever. I totally agree. And again, shows how versatile this band is. Really can do so many different types of music. Gosh, don't they though? And that's one thing which I love in them. In a way, they are sailing an ocean of music and landing in different places, wherever they want to travel. Not just traveling between two harbors all the time. Wow, that's poetic. Wow. You know, it brings me back to Sailing to Serendipity. It was a poem I wrote many eons ago, and I took an excerpt from it for the Poet and the Pendulum commentary and reaction that I put together. And one thing that makes me Juka tells me here, and it made me think of it, is not just traveling between two harbors, but anywhere in the ocean of poetry and inspiration. So going back to that poem, it was the rippling effect of my journey, and alongside, poetry was sailing. And that journey had that effect. And where you landed or where you went was in a rippling effect. And oh, it's so poetic. It gets to my heart when I think about it. I love that. One Eye, one of my favorite Nightwish songs, especially the instrumental version. I listened to that many, many times during a tough time in my life. Marco was the primary writer on this one. I did not know that. And isn't it wonderful, One Eye, how those moments in life, we can go back and pick a certain song. And actually, here's another thing. Sometimes you'll hear a song and you are transported right back to that time and place. I think that's neat too. But isn't it wonderful, the therapy of music? It's universal. It's eternal. Sir John, I have changed my mind about Annette. Superb. Well, good. I hear people say, and here's one, Elaine Gamara, Gmarra. This was 23 hours ago, not quite a day here. They made so many beautiful songs in the Annette era, but in live, Annette was a little disappointing. And I'm hearing that as an overall theme. I'm wondering if just in the studio, there's more resources available to her that helps bring that. She's got a beautiful voice, okay? We are not disputing that. T. Renee, this is interesting, and I thought I read about this too. And this is all comments regarding the Owl the Dove that I just put out yesterday. It says, I think Nightwish held a competition back in the day where people could submit a video for this song. And I remember seeing something in my, when I was reviewing some of this, that yes, there was something going on there. Let's see what we've got here. Green Lion, you replied to that. You said you can find several of the fan submissions on Nuclear Blast YouTube page. The winner is quite a sad one, but it can be found here. If you're going to watch, bring lots of tissues. Wow, okay. That'd be one to check out. We should do that. Okay, good deal. Here's Arquimax TH. That's ARQIMAXTH. Thank you for this beautiful reaction, Kelly. Rather than love, than money, than fame, give me truth. A quote from Henry David Thoreau from Walden, a book that inspired this song and my Walden. I really recommend this book, guys. I learned a lot from it. It's an eye-opener. My all-time favorite. Oh, that's wonderful to share. Thank you so much for sharing this publicly. Ben D. Groot, I see Nightwish, so I click. And we should. I love it. Judas Priest, beautiful song. I like your breakdown analysis of the lyrics too. Not many reactors go into the song beyond just listening to them. Well, the reason, I'm going to interject there, the reason why I do that is I've dealt with poetry for, I suppose 10 years, maybe more. I kind of know where the inspirations or how they happen. And so I'm kind of drawn to that. And that's why you see that happen. When Annette joined Nightwish, I admit that I was a bit underwhelmed. Okay, that's what I'm hearing as an overall theme here. You're not the only one. But I've grown to like her more. I do listen to the albums she performed on. Okay, that's good. Songs that embarrass our families. Hello, Carla, Nikki. Such a beautiful song. That was 18 hours ago. You know that is a beautiful song. Okay, here's Maria Carey, Kari. Every Nightwish songs are great in my opinion. I agree, they are. So please, Kelly, react to Tarja, I Walk Alone. I've not heard that song before. I'm going to add that to my list, okay? Okay, here's someone else that is referring to the official fan video is okay. So it's OH_OK. All right. This person says, I love the song. There's an official fan video that got me in tears. Worth the watch. Okay, I will definitely do that. David Coyne, Koyne. David, I love your reactions, Kelly, but could you turn up the volume, please? Okay, you know what I was thinking? I'm in this room that's kind of empty, and there's an ever so slight echo, and the laptop is, let's see here, it says 100%. I'll need to check on that. Another thing is I'm looking into a quote on a new system, so as this YouTube channel grows and you see improvements, I'm looking at a possible upgrade, and that should remedy that. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know, though. You guys need to tell me, that's a good thing. The music volume is perfect, but when you speak, I feel like you're in the next room. Oh my gosh, that's it then. That's it. James Tidmarsh, I saw them do this live in Denmark, 2012. So good. Lucky you. How cool is that? John Van Son, S-O-N. John, V-A-N, capital S-O-N. You understand Thomas every time better and better. That said, I believe that the viewers understand you better too. That's kind of nice. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. Stay your beautiful self and keep discovering music that you like. Greetings from the Netherlands. Wonderful. Peter, you are very good. Breakdown of the song Fabulous. It is saying that we don't need any more of their offering except the piece may be interesting. Then ... I just got a text from my sister that popped in. She's on there, see? Which I've got to get going, don't I? It's that time. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and close this. It's about 15 minutes, and I think I'll keep it at that for my comments on the comment series. We'll do this for a while. If I get good feedback, we'll try to do this from time to time. And I thank you all. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to go ahead and get on the road here. And I'll do some editing when I get home tonight and hopefully get this up for the weekend. Outro. welcome to the week intro, and thank you for the suggestions, and keep them coming. So, all right, let's do it. Till next time.